students are reminded to bounce back from heart-wrenching disappointment. Showering is technically but not socially optional. Assistant to the library. Thank you. It's a bit drizzly outside. Please plan accordingly.
I'm DJ Shorts, the host giving you the most on Campus Radio. It's been too long, and I've been dying to play this next song. See if you notice what they do on the 9th bar in the 2nd verse. Oh, it's really something. We'll be back after this.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. groundskeeping. Thank you. Livestock in the student lounge. Thank you.
Who even goes to the student union? When I want a milkshake, I don't want a pint of Milkmaid. It's so artificial. I just can't take it anymore. I'd much rather go a little off the beaten path and try something local. And preferably very lumpy. Anything from the stomach churner dairy and Smuggly is sure to be nice and separated. Now that's a milkshake.
To maintain VR platform. Janitor required in lecture theatre. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
And now, a segment about a student taking an exam. Bertie had been up all night preparing for an important test. He'd done the revision, he'd set his alarms, but then, some hours later, disaster struck. It was as he finished his paper that he realised he hadn't been using a pen. He thought he was dotting I's and crossing T's, but sadly, he was just making gestures with his hand over a piece of paper. It's a nightmare for so many of us, but today it was Bertie's reality.
Weather report. Oh look, it's raining. Janitor required in bathroom. End of year results published now. Is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
The realm of Quem-Charlie has been overthrown by the evil Green Cruiser. From the Bay of Gravy to the Giblet Caves, this once succulent land has been turned a putrid green. There is only one who can save us now. Meat Wizard!
Explore a world of legend and lamb chops in Meat Wizard, Return of the Salami Sorcerer. Only on the Bungle Button Master, where the games be happening.
students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Weather report. Oh look, it's raining.
You've been waiting for this, and now you have. I'm finally going to talk about the Boogie Nights. I'm sure I didn't need to tell you that I was actually in on the group of Funky Nights very, very early. And I thought they were a real bright spot in the county's music scene. But I must say, I'm just not enjoying them as much these days. I mean, really, I know I like them, but they just shouldn't be this popular. Another perfectly excellent obscure band ruined by too many fans. It's just selfish. It really is.
Now taking students for virtual normality. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are reminded that the rain is not my fault. Thank you. In lecture theatre. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Cheers, cheers! On 2 Point Radio, forget what you're doing and give in to the saccharine melodies of my voice. I am Sir Nigel Bickleworth, and you may not know it, but you've just made a wonderful decision. The finest radio show in town, coming right up.
It's raining. data needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
This week on Sir Nigel Reviews, we'll be talking about a modern beat combo, a group that call themselves the Helium Baboons. I must admit, while it may not be my usual cup of beef tea, for contemporary mindlessness, and that's what this is, it was not as bad as most of today's dudge and drivel. Helium Baboons, not as bad as I feared they would be. 2 shrugs out of a possible 5.
Approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
It's time for Spill the Tea, where we take some finely dried hearsay from our shameless county and strain it for all the precious nectar we can. Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge is under scrutiny for describing 2 Points youth as ambitionless nitwits, and I can see why. I can only hope that it's an abridged form of the full quotation. It would be remiss of him to forget that they are also loud, foolhardy, crass, smelly, and generally hopeless.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Weather report. Oh look, it's raining. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Hi, I'm Ricky Hawthorne. I don't remember being a student, but I'm sure it happened. People ask me all the time, Ricky, what would you eat if you were a student? And I say, anything from the Crumley student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive. Above all else, there is so much to learn in the wonderful field of gastronomy. Firstly, I suppose, that it's not an actual field, though with all the vegetables and livestock and so on, there may be rather a lot of time spent in a field. There you have it.
The study of food really does cover so much ground that we only manage to stretch the surface and talk about grass. Let's have some music, shall we?
Students are reminded to feel at home.